Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode in K9's world. I am Angry K9, and today I'm going to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's going to be a hodgepodge episode. Going to take a look at a couple of things that I built. Actually, only one thing that I built off camera. And then we're going to get ourselves a zombie villager, which we've caught over by the house. We're going to cure him and see if he might turn into the librarian with the mending book trade. And also, I want to build myself a little fish farm. So we're going to do that as well. And I am right here by the mob spawner that I have finally built. And as you can see, it's pretty much the same thing that I built on the full stack server. Nothing fancy. And I did it all off camera because there was really no point in doing it on camera. And I've been hanging out AFK over here at the top at the AFK platform for quite a while. And I've gotten myself quite a bit of stuff built up so far. And the reason why I have this platform way up here is because at the bottom in the collection area, it's a lot further down than it was the last time I built it. And because of that, I can't stand down there because mobs start spawning on the ground down there, and it ruins the efficiency of the farm. So I hang out up there. That way I'm out of range of the ground. And we're going to drop down here and take a quick look. Now, I've already taken a lot of this stuff over to the base, but as you can see, I have tons of stuff now. Lots of bones, arrows, and gunpowder. Plenty of rotten flesh, string, and more arrows. And we've got a few witch drops here. And, of course, this thing has just been running pretty much non-stop. And I've been doing a lot of AFK over here, so I've got a lot more junk in these chests here as well. And like I said, I've already taken a whole bunch over to the base, especially gunpowder, and I've made quite a bit of TNT out of that, which is going to come in handy when I start clearing out the perimeter at the witch farm. Got a couple of pretty good sized hills over there, and I'm going to need some TNT to help me take those out. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to head on back over to the house. Woo! Splash! Gonna take the long way. And I've got a zombie villager trapped over there. He has a white robe. Happened to run into him one night and thought I'd go ahead and capture him. And we're gonna heal him up. And hopefully he'll have the mending book trade. I really want to get some mending books. Frostwalker would be nice too, but mostly I want the mending books. I've got some diamond armor made up that I want to put mending on. That way I'll be ready to take on the Guardian farm that I have taken over, or I haven't taken it over yet. I've got it ready to go, and I'm going to go out there and defeat it so that I can turn that into a Guardian farm. Obviously, did I say Guardian farm before? Anyway, Ocean Monument, you know what I'm talking about, but we're going to do that too, but I don't want to do that until I get mending on my diamond armor. So yeah, anyway, heading over to spawn. I'll see you when I get there. And we're going to cure that guy, and hopefully he'll have the trade that I want. Fingers and paws crossed. First thing we got to do is throw the splash potion at him and then hit him with the apple. And that missed. Let's try it again. There we go. And we'll hit him with the apple. And there we go. So I'm going to hang out here, kind of wait for this guy to heal up. And once he does, we'll come back, and hopefully we can get some trading done and make it at least all the way up to the book, and hopefully keeping our fingers crossed that he has the mending book for me. Okay, so he finally healed up, and he's got the paper trade right away, and he's got a Respiration 3 book. But there's a possibility that he might have one more book, and I don't really have much in the way of any paper here. Might have enough to get him to trade. Let's see here. Take a little bit and see if we can get him to trade, unlock another trade. Not really sure. The Respiration book is alright, though. I mean, I'm not going to complain too much about that, because I can certainly use that. I can certainly use that for sure. So, we'll see what we got here. And did he unlock another trade? Respiration 3, Emerald, and he did, yeah, bookshelf. Not really going to help me much here. Let's see, 8 books for an Emerald. I think I can handle that. Run back over here and grab some books. I think I've got enough. And hopefully he'll unlock yet another trade after that. Got 20 books. Go ahead and put the paper. Well, you know, we'll hold on to the paper too. And I raided the libraries in the End Stronghold. when I went over there and got all those bookshelves. There were 2 of them in there. So I went ahead and got all those bookshelves and brought them with me with the intention of breaking them up, turning them into books so that I can enchant them. Let's see, what we wanted to give him 8 books. Is that what it was? 1 book and 21 emeralds to give me a respiration 3, 8 books. There we go. Let's go ahead and see if that'll unlock another trade there. Yep, there he goes, the little farty, bubbly things. And what else does he have here? 2 written books and an emerald, 4 an emerald, 12 emeralds for that, and glass. Well, we'll go ahead and go with 1 emerald, 4 glass. I don't know if that's going to unlock the next trade here. Yep, sure did. And let's see what he's... I think the only other thing he has after that is like glowstone. Oh, protection 4. Wow, that's a lot of emeralds. Not really going to do me a whole lot of good. So, well, protection 4 and respiration 3. It's not really too bad. I mean, I might be able to use that. We'll go ahead and get another emerald from this guy here. That's the last of my paper. And I don't think he's going to unlock any other trades, because I think that was it. No, efficiency 3. Well, that's not too bad either. So protection 4, efficiency 3, and respiration 3. The efficiency 3 can work out. It can work out. I'm going to have to get some other guys over here and start doing some trading so that I can get some emeralds built up. In the meantime, I'm going to have to try and get this guy over here. Now, I built him a little house in the wall back there. And I don't know if he's going to go back there, but I'm going to go ahead and knock out some dirt here so he can get out. And we'll hopefully he's going to go back there. But I guess we'll see. And I'm back. And it's been several days since I recorded that last segment, actually probably a week or so. And I've just been busy in real life, haven't really had time to play or do much recording or anything else. So I do apologize for that. It has been a couple of weeks since I put out a video as well. Just a lot of things going on, and hopefully I've got it all taken care of. So anyway, while I was gone, I did manage to get some time, and I built myself a nice little fishing farm up top there. And we'll take a look at that in a second. And I also managed to get myself another villager. Caught another zombie villager, so I got another white robe guy in there, and he has the Frostwalker 1 trade, 1 Frostwalker 1 book. No mending book, but the Frostwalker probably come in handy for something at some point in time. And since I didn't get a mending book from those guys, I went ahead and built this fish farm up here like I said I was going to do. And I built this based on Panda 4994's design. Very simple, resource-friendly design, very little redstone at all, and it works really well. Now, some people have said that this particular farm does not work on multiplayer servers, or at least they have problems with it. So I'm not really sure. I haven't used it on a multiplayer server, but it works well in single player. And all I do is just aim right up there. You can barely see the tripwire through the water there, and hold down right click, or what I usually do is remap my keyboard, the minus key on the number pad, and I'll put a weight on it, and that way I can fish while I'm AFK, and whenever this catches something, it'll bring it right through the trapdoor. The trapdoor will open it up, it'll end it up in your inventory, and anytime your inventory gets full, things will build up right here, and they'll go right through these blocks here. Now, these are path blocks. The original design called for soul sand, and I had soul sand down there at one point in time, but I don't like how it slows you down. So I thought I'd give it a try with path blocks. It works out really well. Items go right through the path blocks, and I don't get slowed down. So when they go through those path blocks, they go into hoppers, and they end up in these chests down here. Now, I don't have anything in here right now because I've gone ahead and cleared them out. As you can see, I've done quite a bit of AFK over here. Got myself a lot of junk. Some people say that the saddles probably aren't junk, but I really don't use them that much. So to me, they are junk. But you can see a lot of the stuff that you can catch here. Leather boots, water bottles, and various other items. And of course, we've caught a lot of fish and a lot of puffer fish, which are going to come in really handy when we go to take on the Guardian Temple. And we have plenty of name tags now. Not that I use many of those, but if I need them, they are there. And of course, we got a lot of bows and fishing rods. And a lot of these fishing rods come up, and they already have the mending enchant on them. As you can see, quite a few of them do. So I went ahead and took one of those, combined it with my regular fishing rod here. It now has mending on it, and it pretty much stays fully prepared anytime I'm in the fish farm, so I don't need to have a dropper spitting out fishing rods anytime, so I don't have to worry about this breaking. So that helps. And of course, we got a lot of bows up here. We got a lot more up here, fishing rods and things like that. And the bows, kind of the same story on the bows. We got a lot of really good bows in here. Let's see if I can find one of them. There's one Power 4 Flame Infinity. There's a couple of them in here that are really good. Power 4 Mending, Unbreaking, etc. And it seems that Mending is a pretty common enchant. Here we go. Here's the best one, Power 4 Unbreaking 3 Infinity. Mending seems to be a pretty common enchant on these bows as well that you get from fishing. So I went ahead and combined one of those with my regular bow. Now I've got an awesome bow with Mending, so it stays perpetually repaired. So that's really cool. Did the same thing with the fishing rod. So yeah, I think we did manage to get one Mending book out of that whole thing. Now I've been doing quite a bit of AFK, so it looks like getting a Mending book is kind of rare, but we did get quite a few good books here. We've got one here, this one right here. It's look at that, 5 enchants on a Sharpness 3, Protection 3, Looting 2, Death Strider 3, Infinity. So that's definitely going to come in handy when I go to make up a new sword. I want to, and I've got another one here, another one on Efficiency 3, Protection, Sharpness. So we got quite a few good books in here. So we're going to make up a pretty good sword, probably be able to make up some good armor as well. Now I already have the diamond armor in there enchanted, and that is kind of why I wanted to get Mending books, so I can put Mending on all of my diamond armor over there. And the one book I have here, I'm probably going to go ahead and start with the boots and work my way up. That way it'll be a lot easier and I won't have to worry about my armor breaking when I take on the Guardian Temple. So yeah, anyway, I have some cobblestone and an ender pearls here. I want to head on over into the end. I think I've got time to do this. I haven't been over into the end too much since I defeated the End Dragon. I did start building Enderman Farm. And really all I've done so far as that goes is build a long glass platform out into the middle of the void, but I haven't done anything else. But right now I want to go over there and take on the End City. Now I've not seen one of these End Cities by myself at all, actually, since they've been introduced. So we're going to do that today, and hopefully I can get the Outtro wings. Okay, so annoying as it is, this thing spawned out right in the middle of nowhere, more or less, off of the island and out over the void. But I did manage to pillar up over here. I'm going to have to build some kind of steps or something up here, probably from over there. There's the portal right down there, or at least the landing zone, as I call it. It's where I spawn when I come through the portal. And like I said, I did build this glass platform all the way out there to the middle of nowhere, and I do plan on building an Enderman farm out there. Just got to get around to it. Probably going to do most of that off camera, as I'm going to do a lot of the big builds. There's really no need to do them all on camera. You've all seen it done before. So anyway, here we are at the portal to the End City, and it's like looking into the abyss, into the oblivion, the endless vastness of whatever we're looking into. So I'm going to toss this ender pearl right in there, and here we are, I think there's the purple blocks, and we are, well, there's that. We are in the middle of nowhere. Absolutely in the middle of nowhere, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this or not. I missed. How about this one? Okay, we made it there, and there's a big island over there. I'm not seeing any big structures, and this is going to be so difficult. Let me actually take a screenshot of the general location here. That way I'll hopefully be able to get back without getting lost. And oh, this is going to be I don't know if I should do this. I'm going to try to ender pearl to that island. I think maybe I'm going to make a backup of the world before I do, just in case, because you never know. So I'll be right back while I do that, and then we're going to see if we can get over there, and hopefully I can find what I'm looking for. It's not looking good so far. And I have found what I was looking for. It was right in front of my face the whole time. I just didn't see it. I guess it hadn't generated just yet. There it is. It was right in front of my face the whole time. Now the portal back is right over there, and I've got a path that goes all the way to it. And we're going to go up here and start looking. Now you notice the shield I have is a little bit lower on the screen. I did modify the texture pack to lower the shield so that it doesn't take as much screen space. Also did that to the fire so that when I'm on fire, I don't lose as much screen space either. And I did collect a little bit of end stone, and I've picked up some chorus fruit and a couple of chorus flowers that I'm going to take back with me. But for now, we're going to go ahead and check this guy out. Now, I think the elytra wings are up top there, or they might be over there. I'm not really sure, but we're going to see what we do. We got to figure out how to get into this place first. And I think there are shulkers here. Yep, there's one right there. And I don't know if the shield's really effective against that or not. Yes, it is. Awesome. So that's good to know. And, whoo, he teleported. I thought I destroyed him, but he just teleported. I knew it couldn't be that easy, but that's alright. He's better off somewhere else. So we're going to run up here, take a look. Hopefully we won't run too many more of those. Yep, and then there is the little parkour area there. And I can hear some other shulkers around. Hopefully they're on the outside, so let's see if we can get up there. And this probably would have been easier if we had a shulker here. He could hit me with his levitation thing, and I could float up. And I apologize if you hear that motor in the background. That is one of my inconsiderate neighbors out there revving up his pickup truck because he thinks he's cool, and he's really just an idiot. So he'll probably be shooting by here in a second, making all kinds of flipping noise. So they usually never get started until I start recording. But anyway, we're going to ignore him and kind of keep on climbing here. I think we're just about up to the top, and there is a shulker right there. Okay, these guys are going to be shooting at me now. Hopefully I can block all of them. Maybe I can take these guys out from down here. Where is he? There he is. I think I can only damage them if they are open. Okay, he's out. Otherwise, if you hit them when they're not open, I think they just teleport. So, and if they hit each other, they'll fight each other. Okay, well, that was not what I wanted to do, but I guess I'll go ahead and take that. And I'm getting my tail kicked, so I'm going to hide out right under here. Oh, that ain't helping any. So I really don't want to... I'm getting my butt kicked here. So I'm going to hang out here. Hopefully this shield will hold out long enough. I really didn't want to start levitating here, and we're going to drop. There we go. And there's that inconsiderate neighbor I was telling you about. He really thinks he's Barney Badass, because every time he takes off out of here, he does that. You know, because I guess he just thinks everybody in the neighborhood wants to hear his crappy truck. So anyway, I just took another hit, and I'm trying to control it, but you can't seem to control. Well, that was nice. It just decided to bounce my arrow right back at me. And this is not looking good. Let me see if I can get over here. Oh, there's an ender chest. I did not want to place my ender chest. And it looks like I'm going to end up dying here before I can even get anywhere. Yep. If I can make this guy teleport. Yeah, and I do apologize for the jerk in the background out there. And I'm dead. And I'm back, and I've recovered my stuff. Most of it fell down here, so I'm going to try to take these guys out before I get up there. Hopefully I don't die this time. If they'll stay open long enough for me to shoot them, I'll be alright. It's like they know I'm targeting them, so they don't want to stay open. There we go. Ah, there we go. Got him. Okay, that's one down. And missed. He closed up just in time. And this guy seems to know just when to close up. Okay, that was lucky. I must have shot at just the right time. And I think there's just 4 of them up here, so that's 2. And if I can get this guy here at just the right... Yeah, he's going to keep closing up. I'm probably going to have to go up a little bit higher. Ooh, I missed. Hey, we got a hit on him, but we didn't kill him. How about now? Missed. Okay, come on. One more. There he is. There he is. And I missed again. I think he's taunting me at this point. Come on, dude. Open up. Open up. You can do it. Missed again. Well, let me get up a little bit closer here. Let's see, this way. And hopefully I can get them. The only thing that sucks about the dual wielding and using the shields and things is you can't have the bow in your hand and the shield in your hand at the same time. And actually be able to use it, because when you right click, you just fire your bow. And I hear another one. I think he's outside, hopefully. And I don't know if I can get up there from down here without using the levitation. I've got some blocks is what I'm going to do. If I can just get rid of these guys. So, anyway, let me go ahead. Whoa, that's not good. Well, let's try that again. So, I think I've learned a little bit of a secret to these shulkers. They don't seem to open up if I'm looking directly at them all the time. Okay, he's going to make a liar out of me. But it seemed like as soon as I would look at them, they would close up real quick. Even if they did open up while I was looking at them, they would close up immediately. But if I look away from them, keep the crosshair off of them, they'd stay open a little bit longer. Now, I don't know if that's the case or not. But it seemed like it was anyway. So I just got this one guy up here to get rid of. And I'm going to go ahead and pillar up, and hopefully I can get rid of him while I'm doing it. And I really hate trying to pillar up while I'm holding the shield. And I probably could parkour around those rods and things like that, but I really don't want to do that. I'm going to end up collecting those, taking them back with me. And we're up here, and all there is a chest. Let's see what kind of interesting things we can find here. Well, we got the helmet. Ooh, Respiration 3, Protection 4, Mending. That's actually really cool because I'm going to need that. Beetroot Seeds, I already got a bunch of those. Some iron, and ooh, Mending and Protection 4. That might come in handy. What about this side here? Death Strider 3, Fire Protection 4, Unbreaking 3. No mending on them, but that's still good. And I'll pick that up in just a second. I want to run up top here and take a quick look. And okay, I think that's it. So let me go down here. I brought an ender chest with me, and I lost it, apparently. So I guess I'll just have to hope that I can get back. I don't really need the horse armor, but I'll take it with me anyway. Okay, and I managed to get rid of those shulkers, and they just about got rid of me. And there's an ender chest up here, so I can get my potions. That's it. That's what I was trying to say. And before I lose all that stuff, I want to put it away. And let's see, there's nothing else I really want to carry with me. I'm going to keep that pick, of course. And I think we're all right. Now, there's another chest right up here, too, with this ender chest. Not really sure what's in it, and I probably shouldn't drink both of those, but it's all right. Only got one left. And, let me go ahead and keep this, get this all nice and organized. Okay, I think I got it the way I want it now. Anyway, so let me figure out how to get up there. Let's see, over there, some stairs, so we go around this way. And I probably should have brought some dang torches with me. And I could have been putting torches up, but I didn't, so can I? Yeah, okay, good. Alright, and what's in here? We got some gold and, oh, Efficiency 4 Mending. Hey, that'll come in handy. Let me grab my axe out of here. Go ahead and drop that in there. I got an Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 pick there, but I can combine that with this one. And then I'll have Efficiency 5 Unbreaking 3 Mending, which is awesome. So that'll come in handy. Let me go ahead and take that. And I guess the only other way from here is up the ladder. Let me get rid of that. And let me see. We'll just put these right here, if I can do it. There we go. And I don't know how many more shulkers we've got to deal with. They are everywhere. Let me go ahead and just pillar up. It'll be easier that way. Up, up, up. Look around, look around, look around. I'm not seeing any more. So, okay, there's one. And the shield didn't help at all. So let me go ahead and float up here. Maybe I can take this guy out. And the reason why that shield didn't help, I think, is because I wasn't looking straight up. And this just is not working out. And you know what? The shield is really irritating me when I try to place blocks and it deploys the shield instead. Frustrating. Very, very frustrating. And there's nothing here except that. So, I better go ahead and drink this because I'm just about dead as it is. And I don't know how far I'm going to be able to go before that wears off. Not very far. So we'll just go up the outside. Do it the easy way. If it would stop deploying the shield, that is. And unfortunately, I can't really take the shield out of my hand. You know what? It's not really doing me any good anyway. So, the heck with it. And I don't know if this is the one where we get the elytra or not. There's a shulker in there. So let's go ahead and break this glass out and see if I can take him out. So I've come all the way up here and there doesn't seem to be anything up here. So whenever this potion wears off here, yeah, I guess that this was probably a waste of my time and effort coming up here because I guess I need to go over to that. And I don't know if I can make it with an ender pearl or not. And we did it. Woohoo! And I think down inside is where we need to get to. Down inside. Let's see here. There we go. There's a brewing stand. And there's the chest. And there's the wings. And there's a shulker. But not anymore. And we got Efficiency 4 Mending, Efficiency 4 Breaking 3 Silk Touch, some gold, some emeralds on that side. And yeah, that's a decent sword there, actually. Smite 5, Knockback 2, and Breaking 3, Fire Aspect 2, Looting. That's kind of close to what I want to build, except I want Sharpness instead of Smite, but that's going to come in handy too. So we're going to go ahead and grab all this stuff. And we're going to get the heck out of here. I've got the wings. That's what I wanted. That's what I came for. So we finally got those. So let's get these chests. And there we go. We got the wings. That's what I came for. That's what I wanted. And that's what I got. Hallelujah. So yeah, got what I wanted. So I think I'm going to tear down some of these buildings out here. I want to get some of the rods, some of the purple blocks. And I'm going to go ahead and get this obsidian as well if I can. And take it all back to the base. So it's going to come in handy and I'll be able to start building with it. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet, but the rods I've got ideas for. Definitely got ideas for those, and I think that there is a crafting recipe for those too, but I really can't remember, so I'll have to look that up and see. So anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Sure do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. There will be a link in the description below to the fish farm Panda 4994's design. You can check that out, build it in your world if you want to, and hopefully you'll be able to catch all kinds of mending books as well. So yeah, that's going to do it. My name is Angry K9, and I will see you next time in K9's World.